So when I'm taking instruction from someone, I personally like to know who they are so I can decide if it's worth taking their advice or not. So I'd like to briefly share my professional background with you so you know where the instruction is coming from. If you do not care about this portion, please skip over to the next slide and we'll get right into the course. Okay, so I was born on a glorious sunny day in Long Branch, New Jersey. Okay, no, just kidding. I'm not going to start from there. I grew up in Miami, Florida. I attended a state university where I studied communications solely because I was avoiding taking any math courses. Upon graduation, I moved to Los Angeles and I scored a job as the assistant to the president of publicity and marketing at Lionsgate, where I worked on films like Crash, which, by the way, won the Academy Award, which was super awesome. I then hopped over to Fox Searchlight and worked on movies like Little Miss Sunshine. Living in LA was a really cool experience for me because I learned that you could actually make money and have a great career doing something creative. I honestly never knew that that was even a possibility. I didn't really grow around people who were creative and making money doing it, so it was just really amazing to see that happen in LA. I fell in love with the idea of becoming a writer. So I moved back home and started freelance writing. I basically would blindly pitch editors story ideas and hope they'd give me a shot. After freelancing for a bit, I landed a full-time job as the associate editor of a local luxury magazine here in Miami. It was there where I really honed in on my writing and editing skills. It was like going to grad school, basically. While at this job, I still freelanced because an entry-level magazine job does not pay the bills at all. So after the magazine job, I became the Miami editor for Daily Candy. I then was the Miami editor for MSN, and I launched the Miami edition for Refinery 29. Since then, I've written for Allure Magazine, Huffington Post, NBC, Tasting Table, Zagat, The Food Network, Disney, and DailyWorth.com, just to name a few. These days, I spend most of my time writing and speaking on the topic of creative careers and creative entrepreneurship, but I still write for large media companies because it's something I love and I constantly do. And that's my story. By the way, please share your story with me at nikkinovo.com. I'd love to hear from you and know who you are. It's like a blind date that I never get to see you guys. Okay, so let's get started.